All right, question 6106. 2 chapters to go. We got 3 different sets of tiles here, and we are supposed to find the perimeter and just the perimeter and the area. So we got to do 2 things here. Zoom in just a little bit. So for A, we have area. Again, area is just the tiles that we see. I think the entire 6th grade should be able to do this by now. So area is what we see. I see an x squared and an x and a 1. Simple as that. Perimeter, I hope you labeled your sides. Sides of 1 and sides of x. Combine like terms, save us the time, save you the time. I believe I see 4 x's and 4 1's. We've gotten this one in class today, so nothing really changed there. B, area, we see 2 shapes, so we have an area of 2, which is just 1x, that's 1, and 1. Perimeter, again, we have x, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. The side we learned today would be x minus 1 because we have a side length of 1 on our x, blocking that, so we take 1 away. So and back here I put area again. Brain contusion here. So to go back through, I kind of just like to circle the negative and circle a positive to cancel them out. So once you have them, they are gone. So count up all my 1s, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Actually, that would just be 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 4 plus 2x. All right, moving on. Next, I have an area of x squared plus 2x plus 1. Again, 5 shapes. So that counts for 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, I can't even speak right now. Label my sides. I got x, I got 1, 1, I got x, I got x, I got 1, 1, I got x minus 1 because, again, this is blocking. 1, 1, 1. Again, I'll just cross out my negative 1 with a positive 1, get rid of it. So my perimeter now is 4x plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, it's not 7 because I took the minus 1 here and I took my side length that was around this blue blotch. So I have 6. All right, coming on down to 6107. This one's a little annoying because you're supposed to draw the tiles. So again, they want you to combine them. So first thing I see are my 2x squared and my 3x squared. So to draw my x squared, I'm going to draw, let's see here. I need 5. So I'm going to take and go 1, 2, 3. I'll just add an extra one here. So I do have 5x squareds. Ran out of the room. Then I have an x here and an x over here, which x plus 7x is 8x. So I will add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll add another one to get 8, so you should have 8 x's. And then I have 3, so I'll add my 3 onto the end. There's my 3 1s. So I kind of just grouped them together. So I sketched it. If I was to write these, I would just write it as I see it, 5x squared plus 8x plus 3. Simplified it, combined like terms. (108). We're supposed to do 2 things. Draw a model and use it on a number line. So, drawing a model of 1 2/3, I would count this as a whole. So I'm going to say that's 1. And if I drew another whole and broke it into thirds, I could represent this portion here. So there's 1 2/3. I didn't really need to show that. 125%, kind of similar. If I want to draw another hole, counted this as 1. And I drew another hole, split it in half, and split it into fourths. I would circle this portion to be my 25%. So I have 1 1/4, which is 125%. If I drew my number line, because we have to do 2 things, a lot of you forgot to do this. I can make this 0. I can make this 2 because we don't go past 2. Split it down the middle, call it 1. I could split this in half to make that 1 1/2, 1 1/4 here. So there's my B right here. And then 2/3, if I broke my whole into thirds, I'd probably split it right after here. That'd be 1/3, 2/3. Your 3/3 would be at 2. So this line here would be our A, 1 2/3. Heading on the back, how many eighths are in 5 5/8? Again, we can use our mixed number into an improper fraction, multiply by the whole number, add the numerator. So 8 times 5 is 40, plus 5 is 45/8. So that should be right here. How many fifths are in 6 4/5? So we have 6 4/5. Multiply by the whole number, add the numerator. 6 times 5 is 30, plus 4 is 34/5. And then, there you go. Write it right there. Or you can just circle this on your paper if you were following me. I don't know if you can fit 34 in that tiny box. It has a very small volume if you're coming from science class. All right. Last problem. Now we're doing some algebra here. So similar to our x's, we're just plugging in values. They're telling you j is 4. So then we know 6 times 4, because 6j means 6 times j. J is 4, so 6 times 4 minus 3. 6 times 4 is 24. 24 minus 3, as everyone used to say 2 years ago, and I don't know why, because they watch too much YouTube. Yeah, 21. All right, going on to B. B is 3, so B times B. So 3 times 3 plus 5. Order of operations, you got to do 3 times 3, which is 9. 9 plus 5 equals a multiple of 7. 14. K is then 3 1/2, so we have 8 plus 4 times 3 1/2. We got to do this first. Can't add the 4 yet. 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times a half is 2. So 4 times 3.5 is 14. 14 plus 8 is 22. All right, so that was your homework. We got 2 more to go, and then we have a test. Yay!
No!
Boom!
That's gonna be the easiest test.